I'm bored! Entertain me.
Hey. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Hey, what's going on, motivators? My name's Russo, and as always, I'm here to kill your boredom. Sorry, I gotta stop using the smoke intro. So, welcome to the death battle of Master Roshi versus Jiraiya. So, before we jump into this, if you guys want to skip to my death battle reaction, skip it this time right here, and then you just go off my reaction. But if you got a minute, I'd like to discuss this battle real quick, as far as who I think might win and why. So, if you'd like to hear me out, thanks for hearing me out. So, without further ado, let's get down to business. Okay, so before we jump into the discussion, a quick note, for those of you who don't know why my brother isn't here right now, he moved to Las Vegas, so I'm going to be soloing a lot of reactions, including death battle reactions, up until about January, which I'm supposed to move out there with him. Right now he's just scoping out the place for myself and two other buddies of ours that are, we're trying to like start over our lives in Vegas, so we just needed to move, so for anybody wondering why he's not here. Secondly, as far as this death battle, I really don't know who's going to take this because I watched Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, up to a certain point. I didn't watch it all the way through. And I know a lot of people are going to shun me for that. You know, I should have, but what do you call it? So there's still a lot about Master Roshi I don't know yet, and the same thing can be said about Jiraiya. You know, I stopped watching Naruto Shippuden. Back when I was in high school, not because, you know, I got out of it, it's because I was going into the Marine Corps at the time, so I was focused on that. But the episode I left off with Naruto Shippuden, it was the episode where Naruto turned himself into what they were calling a miniature nine-tailed fox, but I think he had four tails, and Orochimaru, I forget his fucking name now, that's how long it's been since I watched it. But y'all know what he got, the snake guy, I can't pronounce his name right at the moment, stabbed him with a sword, I think like in his shoulder. So if anybody can tell me what episode that is of Naruto Shippuden, you know, I'm going to continue the series off from there. Orochimaru, is that what it is? God, I can't remember at the top of my head. Here I call myself a fan of Naruto. Oh man, but anyway, so here's how I think they're going to break this down. Is the biggest feat I saw for Master Roshi was him destroying the moon. And I know they're going to take into calculation, you know, that the fact that the moon is 329,000 miles away, which means they're going to calculate how powerful his one Kamehameha was at that time, and he's also going to calculate, they're going to take into calculation the speed it would have to travel from when he first launched it to when everything cleared up, and then they're going to look at Jiraiya's feet, see if he's fast enough to dodge something like that. I think they said, you know, and I know Roshi knows a lot more techniques other than the Kamehameha wave, and then you got Jiraiya, who knows a shit ton of jutsus, and again, these guys are so similar, not just in the fact that they are both Grandmaster perverts, and honestly, you know, if this wasn't Death Battle, these guys would be getting along just fine, but at the same time, you know, these guys rely on an energy source, you know, Master Roshi, you know, he's with Ki, and you know, with Jiraiya, it's chakra, so those could be depleted. This has been stated before, so it's not like either one has an unlimited fuel source. I don't know if they're going to give Roshi sensu beans. I don't remember Roshi ever taking a sensu bean for the life of me, but yeah, this is going to be a really interesting battle, but I'm going to lean just a little bit towards Jiraiya, just a little bit, only because I think his jutsus might throw Roshi off, just maybe. But that's the reason. So it's only a slight edge, because right now this is one of those death battles where I really don't care who wins, because these are both two series that I, you know, grew up with practically, and I can't really put one over the other. But yeah, so either way, I just hope this is gonna be an awesome death battle, and without further ado, let's just jump on into this, guys.
The finest warriors are never developed on their own. While some
if they have Avatar The Last Airbender, he needs to take on Captain Planet.
Of a master, who for some reason is a weird old pervert, like Roshi, turtle hermit and teacher to Dragon Ball's greatest hero. And Jiraiya, the Toad Sage and instructor to the most famous ninja of all. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Goku is, without a doubt, one of the greatest martial arts champions of all time.
Well, yeah, he's good enough to rival gods, become a Super Saiyan, and even master Ultra
Thanks to
Instinct.
Master Roshi.
But he never would have achieved any of it without the guidance of Master Roshi.
A martial artist who's so powerful, there's only one thing in the world that can stop him.
Wimp.
Well, two things, really, if you get what I mean.
Light him
I know
up.
your game, old man, and I don't want to play.
Anyway, when he was a hip youngin', Roshi studied under the legendary Master Potato.
Mutaito.
And a
354
kid,
years old.
Masters of ass whooping taught
Oh, yeah,
Roshi
didn't he
how
drink
to
from the fountain of
weaponize
youth or
his
something like that?
energy, or ki.
Similar to many real-life Chinese martial arts, Ki is a vital energy all living beings possess. The stronger and more focused
That's, I
you
think,
are,
his years
the
of
greater
experience,
your ki
too.
becomes.
Roshi can use his ki to increase his power, pushing past his physical limits with a bunch of awesome techniques. He can fire explosive shots, go buff mode, stun foes with Thunder Shock Surprise, and even seal dangerous enemies away with the evil containment wave.
It wasn't long until Roshi refined these techniques and created his own martial arts style, Turtle School.
Creepy old man turtle school, creepy old man turtle school. Roshi and a half shell, he's a turtle. Man. No, it's not about beating people up as slow as you can like I first thought. Turtle school, or Kame style, includes everything from tricky pressure point combat to a phony drunken style, which, if
I
you ask
remember
me,
that.
is just a missed opportunity to get wasted.
By delivering milk up a mountain, plowing a field with bare hands, working construction with simple tools,
Okay.
and being chased by both sharks and bees, all while wearing a 50-pound shell, Roshi's martial art focuses on breaking the wall of humanity in every way. Except for one.
He can't fly, right? Yeah, why couldn't he fly?
Despite most of his students learning it at some point, flight is actually a technique developed by his rivals, the Crane School.
Oh,
Apparently,
okay.
Roshi's just been a bit too stubborn to properly learn the skill, even after centuries of experience.
How long has he been doing this?
Well, it's a little vague, but thanks to either a pet phoenix he accidentally killed, or the mysterious paradise herb, he's just shy of 360 years old.
Damn, I'm just impressed he can still get it up for the girls after all that time.
Boomstick, that's... Well, I mean, yes, I guess medically speaking it is quite impressive.
Where can I get me some of this paradise grass? I want to be chasing tail for centuries.
Good luck with that. But with all of those years spent honing his talents, Roshi dedicated 50 of them to developing one revolutionary technique.
Ha!
We all tried it as kids and never worked.
Anyway,
Gotcha.
anyway, to be honest, devastating is an understatement.
Well, yeah, he blew up a whole freaking mountain with it.
This peak was inspired by the real-life flaming mountains in China, standing up to 2,600 feet tall. With this in mind, we can find that to pulverize such a mountain, Roshi's Kamehameha must equal nearly 4 gigatons of TNT.
But that's small stuff compared to the time he obliterated
The moon
entire
called
bowl
it.
in about 5 seconds. That's gotta be worth, what, like 10, 20 mountains? Wiz, how many mountains make a moon?
Well, more like 35 billion. To obliterate the moon in its entirety, the Kamehameha must have struck it with a force akin to 3 octillion tons of TNT.
Yeah.
That's 27 zeros, by the way.
I know I said
Holy shit,
Jiraiya,
Roshi's also super
but I might
fast.
be regretting
He
it.
can fight an
Then again,
entire
I don't
battle
care.
in the blink of an eye.
Which might seem crazy,
'Cause I
but
love both of
Roshi
these
is
guys.
also able to snatch bullets out of the air that are fired at him from point-blank range.
That gun looks like a British Sten, which can fire up to 600 rounds per minute at a muzzle velocity of nearly 1,200 feet per second.
That means Roshi would have to react to the first bullet within 5 milliseconds. Additionally, each consecutive bullet would reach him just shy of 17 milliseconds apart. The maximum distance between any given shot looks to be about 3 feet, which means he would have to be moving at 180 feet per second in order to catch them all.
Oh, if my hands could move that fast, I'd finally stop getting married.
This speed is far from his limit, but Roshi's true talent is ensuring his students grow further and further than himself every day.
Yep.
Sadly, Roshi's frailty of age means his body can't always express just how powerful he really is.
And using too much ki energy can cause all sorts of problems, like when his master Pistachio died, using the Evo containment wave.
But while Roshi's pupils may surpass him, he remains one of the smartest fighters on Earth.
He's tough enough to take down dozens of Frieza's soldiers and survived a beatdown from an alternate universe wannabe Frieza. He even took a barrage of death rays like a champ, the same move that killed Vegeta many years ago.
And in the Dragon Ball Super manga, Roshi is shown to be so collected in battle, his movements sort of emulate those of Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, that's not technically canon, but it does go to show how far Roshi's training can take him.
And it's safe to say that this old, perverted, but genius of a man will never stop training.
Nope. Okay, so yeah, not looking so strong for Jiraiya right now.
Village, few are quite as impressive as Naruto Uzumaki.
Yeah, I know that's crazy, cause, you know, but not just anyone can fight aliens on the moon and become president of Hidden Valley Ranch.
Naruto would become the Hidden Leaf's greatest champion and 7th Hokage, but this would never have been possible without his training under the dynamic Toad Sage and legendary Sannin, Jiraiya the Gallant.
Gallant, huh? Hey Wiz, why do the most badass old dudes always turn out to be weird pervs?
Well, don't let his crude demeanor fool you.
Oh, don't worry about me, Wiz. This ain't my first trip to Secret Leaf Ninja Town. Nothing surprises me anymore. Anyway, Jiraiya originally learned the shinobi way from
Orochimaru, that's his name.
Who taught him how to use his chakra to do ninja magic.
Similar to ki, chakra is a form of life energy. In Hindu and Buddhist theologies, chakras are, in simplistic terms, gates within the human body, which can be embraced to achieve enlightenment. However, in the world of Naruto, chakra is used to perform amazing ninja techniques called jutsus.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Like most ninja, Jiraiya learned about 4 types of jutsus. Taijutsu, or hand-to-hand combat, ninjutsu, harnessing chakra as elemental weapons and tools, genjutsu, which covers illusion and mental manipulation, and senjutsu, a method of utilizing naturally occurring energy as an extension of one's self.
Jiraiya mastered as many styles as he could, and even learned one of the greatest ninjutsu attacks out there, the Rasengan. With this, he gathers his chakra into a spinning orb of death modeled off the ultra-destructive tailed beast bomb. And that thing can wipe out a whole village all at once. And on the weird side, he can sharpen his twisted sister mane into a shield like a porcupine and fire the hairs out like a needle gun.
Possessing a keen and mischievous mind, Jiraiya spent plenty of time developing brand new techniques, such as the invisibility jutsu, which you'd think would be perfect for stealth or assassination missions, but he actually developed it specifically for,
research? Where else is a self-respecting writer supposed to get his, inspiration from?
Clearly, Jiraiya sometimes took his tinkering a bit too far. On one such occasion, he accidentally teleported himself to a mystical land full of giant talking toads.
Is you sure jutsu isn't just like another name for crack?
After befriending the toads, Jiraiya trained under the sage Fukasaku,
where he learned a bunch of fire release techniques, like the toad oil bullet and flame bullet attacks. Now that's one impressive loogie.
Jiraiya entered a pact with the toads, learning their ways and summoning them to the field of battle, as his own talents relied on trickery over brute force, such as hiding in shadows and manipulating his opponent's movements. The powerful toads were perfect allies. He can trap his foe inside a toad's throat, transform them into toads for interrogation, or even call a gigantic amphibian warrior to his side.
Like the biggest grump you've ever seen. Come on,
But
Buddha.
in the rules of death battle, would that be allowed?
The chief toad, and you're an idiot! Now shut up!
Oh, Bunto, you crotchety old toad.
And through Fukasaku's teachings, Jiraiya perfected the art of senjutsu. Through their combined efforts, he entered a new mighty form called Sage Mode.
Well, it takes a long time to get into. Sage Mode Jiraiya can do all sorts of things he couldn't before.
Like the unpredictable martial art Frog Kata, and a deadly genjutsu, the demonic illusion Toad Confrontation Chant.
Which sounds weird, so why don't we just call it your jutsu? Cause if you get caught, your soul is trapped by these big guys who desperately want a high five, leaving your physical body totally open to a swift kill.
Sage Mode also enhances Jiraiya's other abilities, turning his normal Rasengan into the unstoppable Big Ball Rasengan. which, according to the official data books, is strong enough to carve away a mountain.
Wiz, he's way more than just a mountain smasher. Jiraiya.
It's gonna come down to that. That versus a Kameo wave.
Like
And Roshi's gonna come on top.
Some of which are fast
I called it wrong.
Lightning.
The leader of a lightning bolt moves around 220,000 miles per hour, putting ninja like Jiraiya around speeds of Mach 280.
Now I get why ninja are so awesome. Who needs guns when you're more than 100 times faster than bullets?
While Jiraiya isn't exactly the strongest or fastest ninja around, he's certainly one of the most clever. Over time, he rose to become a legendary ninja and hero of his people, hailed by the honorable title of Sani.
And he's a gutsy one, like when he used his tricks to take out 3 of the 6 members of the emo rock band Pain before they tore his arm off, crushed his throat, and impaled him 5 times.
But even while suffering excruciating agony, Jiraiya proved strong enough to power through and send a vital message to his most promising pupil, paving the way for the next generation of heroes before being swept off his feet one last time.
You know, I guess he was a pretty gallant guy after all.
Spoiler.
As you can see, you fail! Jiraiya the Toad Sage falls victim to no woman's charm. Rare beauties fall for me! When you reach the stature I have, the ladies worship at your awesomeness!
All right, the combatants are set.
All right.
Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
This store's really close by. I don't know why.
Who's this geezer?
Hey, fuzz for brains. Where are the pictures? It's just words in here.
Pictures? You fool! Words paint 1,000 beautiful pictures.
I like how some of these fights start off so ridiculously.
Geez, don't take it personally. Not like you wrote the damn thing.
Belly of the beast.
What the heck is this?
You're stuck now, Baldy.
Blaster. Oh. Come on, get him. Come on. He's 300 years older than you, dude. Oh, so I saw the Kami house in the background too. Good, nice touch. He might run out of chakra though. Not enough. Kami house.
Summoning jutsu.
Oh no.
You buffoon! What's this about?
Hey there! Can you buy me some time?
What? I'm not your servant. I'm the chief Get
Buff mode.
my love! Water style, liquid bullet!
Nope.
He's a quick one.
Oh, my heart's pounding. Aww.
Only a coward lets others do their fighting for them.
Got him.
You have no idea.
Oh.
I've been back on the beach the whole time.
Aw. Sage mode. Good shit. Come on. I think the command wave's gonna beat it. Oh. Got him. Nope. Oh. Oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
You old fool. I can't believe you fell for that. Let's end this.
He was just too strong for him. I'm not mad that I called it wrong. I'm not.
Talk about a whole new way to win.
All right,
Jiraiya
Roshi.
was certainly one of the most powerful warriors of his own world, but there's no question that Roshi's sheer might outclassed him.
One guy can break a mountain, the other can break a moon.
Yeah.
So that was pretty obvious.
The speed comparison wasn't quite so clear-cut, though. While his unseen battle with Krillin was incredibly quick, Roshi's never personally shown speeds as fast as the lightning feats Jiraiya scaled to.
But he did hold his own in the Tournament of Power against Planet and Galaxy Busters. Also, in Goku's training right after Korin's, he actually had to dodge lightning. Roshi's own training didn't stop after chasing the kitty around, and neither did his kitty chasing. So, scaled to Goku's progress, it makes sense that he'd be able to match Jiraiya's speed, and probably even surpass it.
Still, it would be reasonable to believe Jiraiya could use his tactical talent to outsmart and outlast Roshi.
Except Roshi's a smart fighter too. Not only does he have way more experience thanks to his super age, but he's got an eye for traps in sticky situations, like when he figured out the illusion powers of the talisman fighter Derkori.
And remember, it took only 15 seconds for Roshi's Kamehameha to reach the moon. Given the moon's distance of over 200,000 miles from the surface of the Earth, this means the beam must have traveled over 57 million miles per hour, more than 260 times faster than lightning. There was no way Jiraiya could avoid Roshi's trademark move for very long.
Sure, Jiraiya might be a crafty ninja, but all that doesn't boil down to much more than tricks against someone like Roshi.
Roshi was simply faster, stronger, and had way more experience.
And that's why Jiraiya croaked when Roshi beat him to the punch.
The winner is Master Roshi.
Alright, I'll give it to Roshi. Remember, I only said a slight lean towards
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to see some exclusive
Jiraiya,
commentary,
but
make sure
fuck
to
it.
click the box right over there.
Fuck it, let's
And
just
if
see
you want
who's
to find
next.
music from this episode, you can download it by clicking the link below.
Alright, who's next? What the hell is this? Yes! 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 Oh, Thanos versus Darkseid. Oh my god, hold on. Okay, so as you guys can tell, I really enjoyed that battle. And again, I know, I'll admit to it, I called it wrong. But hell, again, I grew up on Dragon Ball and Naruto for the most part. So this is another one of those battles where I don't care. But damn, the season finale. That's gonna be in like mid-December, which means we probably won't get death battles till like next February or something. So, first of all, I knew they were gonna take him to his feet with the moon, and I'm pretty sure I knew Jiraiya didn't have anything like that. Even though I didn't finish watching the series, I don't think he could. But anyway, Thanos versus Darkseid is one of the most requested death battles of all time. And I don't know who I would side with on that one. I don't know if because I think Thanos would take that. I mean, come on, he has the Infinity Gauntlet. If they give him those stones, game over. But maybe Darkseid has something up his sleeve. So I know more about Marvel stuff than I do DC stuff, unfortunately. So you could argue that that would be kind of biased. But anyway, I enjoyed this death battle. Hopefully everybody else did. And again, guys, thanks for everything. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing over the past couple years to help this channel grow. It means a lot to me. And I'm going to be doing more reactions out there. Like somebody said that My Hero Academia is something I should check out. If it is worth a look-see, let me know in the comments below, and I'll start making reaction videos to that. I have to continue on with Nomad of Nowhere and Camp because I haven't been able to really record those as a priority. Like, I try to prioritize, my reactions for Ruby and Death Battle, so but at the same time I gotta expand out a little bit more, and I gotta start doing more gaming videos because on my banner it says gaming playthroughs, But the problem is I don't necessarily have a gaming setup the way I want it to be just yet. So those videos are going to come later. But anyway, guys, again, if this video helped kill your boredom, just like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I want you to get... Here's a quick death battle I would like to see before we head out. The 3. I want to see a Powerpuff Girls Battle Royale. I want to see Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory take on Jimmy Neutron. And I want to see John Wick go against Jason Bourne. Those are my 3 personal ones I would like to definitely see. Let me know what you guys think of those. And I'm going to be coming out with a top 10 death battle. Top 10 death battles I would like to see. So those 3 right there are going to definitely be in them. Probably after the season finale. So stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, just stay tuned for the next video. And if you do subscribe, remember to click the notification bell, because apparently subscribing means nothing now because people want to screw around with YouTube's algorithm. So with that being said, guys, just have a great day and stay tuned for the next video, alright? Later.